Good afternoon. Good, beautiful Saturday afternoon. Today is Saturday, September 24th, actually. And it is all but not even afternoon anymore. It is all but early evening because it is well after 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Yes, it is. So, anyway, neither here nor there, but I really just wanted to speak to you about a random topic. That topic being or a question, um selfish versus self-preservation. And my point is, do you put yourself first, or do what do you do for yourself to make your day or your life or your time more um valued, or just just what do you do to actually enjoy not so much as your time, but enjoy and appreciate yourself? What do you do for you? Because if you consider life, or if you just consider things in general, more than likely the average individual will spend more time, or more the majority of their day, or the majority of their time, caring for other people. Everything that we do generally is are things that are outside of ourselves. So my question is, what do you do to enjoy yourself or to appreciate yourself, and how do you do it? Um Not only that, how often do you do it? Do you do it on a daily basis? Do you do it several times a day? Um and when you do it, do you make sure other people know, listen, this is my time, this is my personal time, my personal space, and let them know I would appreciate if you don't bother me, or if you don't interrupt me. So, my point to you is simply this, um, like I said a few minutes ago, is it self preservation, or is it being selfish? And oftentimes, the two are sort of close, and they might sort of cross over each other, because sometimes, in order to appreciate yourself, or oftentimes to place yourself in a position of self preservation, yes, you do have to become a little selfish, be it selfish of your space, selfish of your time, or whatever. Because me personally, there was a time in my life whereas I was so caught up and so consumed with other people, and I will say other people being my children, with raising children, and I never put myself first. I always, did what I had to do for them, and I found it a pleasure. And at this point in time, with all the things I've done for years, and I've been a mother for over 28 years now, and no, I do not regret it. Yes, I've enjoyed it, but my thoughts, or my approach to it, has changed as I've gotten older, and as I have gone through certain things, and I've had certain experiences with being a mother, yes, most definitely. Experiences in life, yes, that as well. But there was a time that other mothers, friends of mine, people that I would speak to, they would ask me, do you ever get tired? Do you ever get, I guess, overwhelmed? And I would always say, strangely, and they would look at me as though I was crazy. No, girl, I don't get tired. No, it doesn't bother me. But I will tell you, at this point in time, I can't say that I get tired, but yes, I have, in my years, as my years have, worn on, and I've gotten significantly older, as in 47. Yes, I will tell you, I have become extremely, and unapologetically selfish with my time, yes, selfish with my space, yes, selfish even down to certain things that I want simply for me and for only me. Like, if there's something that I buy and I will put it in the fridge, I will make sure no, although I will say it doesn't matter if I say don't ask for it, because no, it is not for you, because yeah, they're going to ask for it anyway. But my point to you is simply this, you know, um oftentimes you have to stop and pull back and just reserve certain spaces and certain times for you. And it's something that you can't feel bad about. You can't make other people make you feel bad or make you feel guilty, because I've found that when you put yourself first, and that might sound bad, it makes doing for others or being around others or being bothered with other people and other things, it makes it so much worth it. Because I find that, and with me, I wake up ahead of everybody. I'm up 4:15, 4:30. I'm up bright eyed, bushy tail, ready for the day. And with me, if I wait any longer than that, say for instance, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, literally everyone is up. They have their grievances, they have their issues, they have their problems, they have their demands. And that within itself is enough to make you have some type of an emotional breakdown. So that is my reason. First of all, I'm just an early riser. Yes, I will say that. But I as well wake up bright and early as to avoid other people. And it's not because, no, you don't love these people. It's not because, no, you don't value their presence, but it is because you need your time. You need your space. You just need to be alone. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with that, because um, when you see other people that they permit their lives to revolve around other people and they never take out time for themselves, there is something in that person's appearance, something in their state of mind that is tremendously lacking. You can look at them and tell, you know what, something is not. Can't say something is not quite right, but you can tell something has been overlooked or something is an oversight when it comes down to them with themselves. It's like they have placed themselves in a position of disregard and neglect. And that is something that I'm just not that type of a person. But I will say this, especially with my day, when I get up in the morning, like I said, I make sure I make myself my main focus. I make sure, I try hard to go to the track and put in my laps. And yes, for my health, yes, for my weight and my maintenance, yes, but as well that it is something so emotionally stimulating and something so freeing and something so relaxing to literally get out in the morning, and you don't have to hear um the chirping and the voices of other people that need something, want something, they have to have something. And by the time you put in like an hour or so, 2 hours, it makes returning home and doing whatever it is that whoever might need or wants you to do, it makes it so much more easier. It makes it less of a demand, less of a job, less of a task. And it just makes it more of just the thing to do. No regrets, no concerns, no anything. So my point to you is simply this: when you set your mind and your heart on looking out for you first, it makes everything else that comes thereafter so much less of an issue. And you may, more than likely, you will enjoy it, and you will not have a problem with that. So I guess my point behind this video was, like I said, is it self-preservation or is it being selfish? And like I said, no, it is not being selfish. I think that everybody is an individual, and I think that our first concern should be ourselves, unless you have a child that is so young until there's nothing that they could possibly do for themselves, or unless you're taking care of a person that is an invalid, be it a child, a parent, or someone else. That those two situations, as well as maybe a couple of others, would not fit into putting yourself first. But if you are in a situation such as mine, whereas you can genuinely push everybody back or pull yourself off and say, this is just my time and I'm not going to be bothered with anybody else, then, yeah, I would strongly advise that you put yourself forth and or forward or first and do what you have to do for you, because with me, the very beginning of my day is mine. The very end of my day as well is mine, because how I go to sleep and how I go to bed has everything to do with how I wake up. How I wake up and what state of mind I'm in has everything to do with the rest of my day. So some things are just necessary. So my point is, don't feel bad to take time, and as well, don't let anyone else, other people, whoever, convince you that you have no right to put yourself first. And if you do, don't let other people convince you that, oh my God, you're this nasty type of a person, or you're a selfish individual. I say, yeah, be selfish. Sometimes you really have to, in order to maintain a certain healthy state of mind, as well as a certain healthy state of physical health. So, having said that, I'll probably conclude this and wrap it up, and, be blessed and enjoy your day, and don't feel intimidated about being selfish, or shall I say, putting yourself first. And God bless.